Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Timothy Maurice, and I'm going to be your MC for tonight. You guys look incredible. Why don't you give yourselves a big round of applause for coming out looking so beautiful. Tonight we celebrate excellence. Tonight is a night where we award excellence. Tonight is a night where we put excellence on the table, in the center of the table, and we raise it up at the 63rd annual IPM Gala Dinner. Oh, what a night. I want you to do me a favor. If the person sitting next to you is beautiful, why don't you just look at them quickly and say, "You're beautiful," and if they look really beautiful, give them a hug. Now, if you did not get a hug, raise your hand. I'll come around and give you a hug. There are a lot of hugs to be given out. I'm super excited to be here tonight. We've got good food, beautiful people. If you've been at the conference and you're a delegate at the conference and you've participated at the conference, if you have been a speaker, raise your hand. You've been at the conference, awesome. If you are a sponsor, raise your hand. Where are the sponsors at? The sponsors are here in the front, awesome. If you are excellent in your daily life, raise your hand. Awesome. Beautiful. So we're all in the right place. We've got so many extraordinary people here tonight. I'd like to welcome President of the IPM Zimbabwe is here. We've got Mapufa Diaz, representing the CEO of the South African Board of People Practice is here. So many extraordinary people have come out. We got 3 former presidents of IPM. Tsuguku Raj Seprasad and Mr. B. Balongo is here. Dr. Gule is here with his lovely wife, Ms. Guguletu Gule. Could you please stand? Ms. Gugu, Dr. Gule and his wife. Let's give them a big round of applause. This is a night where, thank you very much, we're going to transition. I know you guys are enjoying each other. Why don't you touch somebody quickly and say, "It's time for the dinner, let's settle in." It's time for the dinner, let's settle in. We have a lot of extraordinary speakers coming up. I got a friend of mine that's going to be speaking. The bathrooms are out to your left when you walk out to your left. And if you need me for anything, just raise your hand. We will be coming around. Thank you very much. I'd like to bring up, I want to bring up the CEO and the president on stage to acknowledge our platinum sponsor. I'd like for Dr. Jerry Gule and Mr. B. Babalazi to please come up and welcome. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Yes. It's for the president to thank Feleng. IPM sit down.
Sanbonan, I can't see all of you, but I've been given one task and one task only. Ndakuluma one of the African languages, they sound better. Siyabonga nina bakwaFeleng noma kuFeleng igama lakhe.
Yende.
Siyabonga nina bakayende. kuze kuthi la nithathe khona kwande. All I'm trying to say is that thank you very much for the sponsor. They've been beautiful, not just as people, but also as a sponsor consistently. We have been almost like orphans after transforming IPM. But Feleng has been one of our supporting pillar, and we're saying, siyabonga maki.
Thank you. I can echo those words, the words of the President, and also mention other sponsors that have come forward, like Media 24, that is our media partner in promoting the conference and in being here supporting the conference. I also would like to thank Regenesis Business School. They will be giving tonight bursaries worth 1 million for people to pursue whatever they want to do. They have a way in which they do it, but I know that they've guaranteed us that delegates at this convention have an opportunity to do that. So thank you very much to all our sponsors. And of course, to thank the hotel itself. Sun City have sponsored us. They have been very generous in terms of the conditions that they've put to allow us to be here and to work together to achieve the goals that we have set ourselves. I will in particular thank Cindy and her team and many others. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I think the other people you need to thank are the people who have cooked the food, even before I eat it. No one ever thanks the workers of Sun City, not just management. Guys, you are appreciated. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, CEO and President. Come on, guys, one more round of applause for these lovely gentlemen. Thank you very much. We are thrilled to have courageous voices with us in the HR and skill space tonight. Powerful people who represent the best of what we do in this space. Our first keynote speaker has earned the title of Africa's most influential women in business and public sector visionary. She's a fire starter, the type of person that believes that making a difference to people's lives through education and training and skills development, or in a valuable way, I feel strongly about transforming the lives of the unemployed youth and giving them opportunities to escape the shackles of poverty. Being the CEO of the FPM CETA is not just a job. It is a mandate of a higher purpose. And I want to welcome on stage our keynote speaker, and I'd like for you to join me in welcoming Ms. Feleng Yende to the stage now, because her heart and her courage is the type of representation of excellence that we stand for here at IPM. Please give her a big round of applause as she comes up.
Mr. Bulunga, the CEO of IPM, Dr. Gule. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to extend my appreciation to both the leaders of IPM for a very good acknowledgement of FPM CETA. In fact, we have a very long history with IPM because I believe in the work that IPM does. And I hope that in my lifetime, we'll continue to support in order to make sure that there's transformation in the country, particularly of the organizations that we are leading. As already mentioned by the program director, my name is Feleng Yende, and I would like to begin by saying you all look absolutely stunning. I've seen ladies and gents who are absolutely stunning, who are ready for the event. And I'm sure that this is going to be an amazing event. As mentioned in the opening address that was done by one of my executives on Monday, Mr. P.K. Naika, it really gives me immense pleasure and honor to be part of this esteemed function for another consecutive year. We never really understand why they're winning, and it is therefore important to always place credibility and integrity to the awards that we actually celebrate, and to the people that are actually nominated and therefore recipients of different awards. Most of us want to praise or to be praised for our efforts, and that's very important. But it's important for the world to say, I know you, and I've seen your great work. I've seen the great things that you have done. I've seen the reason why you attended IPM convention this year. You've come back to the organization, and you've actually come back with different strategies that will then take the business forward. I think it's important, colleagues. When I was in the private sector, I thought that I had actually arrived, but the decision to go and lead one of the government entities really afforded me with an opportunity to do even much better. Why? Because you have to go and design systems, formulate policies, and be an exemplary of efficiency. We don't just spend money. Some of our entities, we know exactly why we are there. And that is why you will therefore be collecting a whole lot of awards, because it is important to recognize people that are doing excellently, people that are making a difference in our society. Feminists are really cherish and appreciate relationship with IPM, as it is through gatherings like this that we get afforded the opportunity to benchmark our effectiveness in our respective occupations, revisit our successes, and our efforts are actually revised to make sure that we become better. Ladies and gentlemen, South Africa is a diverse and very blessed country, I think, despite the challenges which are characteristic of to any country. As the citizens of this country, we have a number of resources and opportunities at our disposal. Speaking to education in particular, and having been part of the CETA for now 6 years, I can confidently confirm that there are opportunities for our people, and it does not matter who you are and where you are in the country. The country requires you, the country requires your excellence, the country requires your skills. I just need to also briefly reflect on some of the concerning stats. I think most of us say, yeah, but we've heard about that. But I think we always hear about it because it is a challenge. Youth unemployment rate. HR practitioners should be helpers. Your role is absolutely critical in ensuring that youth unemployment is reduced. It is your role as well. I always say, if you are an HR business partner, but you do not understand the strategy of the business, you are wasting your time. Because you cannot bring on board people that are going to match the strategy, the vision of the mission of the organization. We will be recruiting for the sake of bringing on board people. We have got a lot of people that are qualified, people that are excellent, young people that are passionate, that have got the right characteristics for our organizations. It is us in this room who should actually be leading the way of bringing these people on board. If we don't advise our CEOs, our MDs, remember they are business people. They are business minded. They're looking and focusing on profit because it's important. It is their role to be profit driven. But we've got those that are looking at human beings. Those that are saying, what kind of people do we need in our organization to take our organization forward? But it does not end up there, colleagues. I don't know how many of us are really executing triple BEE, the skills development component, effectively. It is giving us so many opportunities to deal and address issues of unemployment. But because we want to go to work and go back home, we don't extend and apply ourselves fully. There's internal part, there's an external part. In the external part, I think there are a lot of opportunities sitting there, where you don't just train for people to be certificated and you tick the box and say, these people have been certificated. We train and we make sure that there's an extended training that will deliver on financial returns. So I think it's important, while government has put together policies in place, we need to make sure we apply our minds thoroughly so that we can then begin to make a difference. When I took up my role as CEO at IPM, they were sitting at 49% of performance. I thought that was really appalling. I said to them, if we were running a business, your business would have shut down. Because if you're sitting at 49% of performance, for me it says there's a lot of incompetence, there's a lot of challenges that are not addressed, and we need to look at culture, we need to look at performance. So all these things are HR related. Performance, culture, OD, all these things require your expertise. I'm not HR, I'm not an HR person. But I needed a strong HR team to work with me to turn the business around. As we speak today, from 49% in the past year's audit, which we're going to be presenting to Parliament, we are sitting at 100% performance for the business. And in my 6 years of having been at the CETA, we have achieved 4 clean audits. Clean audit means clean. It means you go through your financial statements, we look at your regular expenditure, we look at finance or monies where you cannot account for and things like that. If your business is clean, you are able to say, I support IPM because I believe IPM is adding value and changing, contributing to the changing of the lives of the people. That's good enough. And IPM goes out and attracts so many people to attend the event. That's good enough for me. Very, very difficult when it comes to financing projects because a lot of us, when we are given opportunities, we don't make use of it. You want to be followed through, and yet we normally go to organizations and we actually ask for money. And when an opportunity is granted to us, we go and we relate and we think that things will actually happen. So I really want to, again, appreciate the work that IPM is doing and not really embarrassing us as a CETA, but strengthening our profile. That is actually very, very important to us. Ladies and gentlemen, advancing skills development underpins what we do. Our actions corroborate our mission to establish a credible institutional mechanism that facilitates an efficient and effective skills development process. This is what we stand for in terms of the mission, effectiveness and efficiency as FPNM CETA. We are very aware that we function in a global village, and understanding global challenges is actually quite important. To have individuals who are ready for the fast-paced higher learning and training environments, We need to learn to manage the expectations of young people. Leadership, it is not simply a position. I think we've spoken about that. You know, there's a lot of authors that are talking about leadership. Did you learn? Do you get trained to be a leader? Are you born to be a leader? A lot of arguments from different authors. I did say yesterday, I am busy with my PhD, looking at leadership management within the context of, and fourth IR, I beg your pardon, within the context of South Africa. And I did mention that there's a lot of work that's been done already. People say we don't have a lot of information in fourth industrial revolution. There's a lot of information. If you go to Germany, where it actually was coined, you will realize that there's a lot of information that is already available for us to can make use of. Leadership is about making an impact, coming to this function and listening, because you want to go back home and say, from that woman that stood up there, working on crutches or with crutches, I was able to catch this and that. That is what we call value. That is what we call a vision. I wouldn't be here if this was not important, because I'm not particularly aware. But for me, it is that important. And I think respect for each other is just that as important. So we need to really, colleagues, listen to one another. I've said leadership is about making an impact, positively changing the lives of those that you encounter. If you live here and you have had nothing, I need to go back perhaps and just revise my strategy. Leadership is a choice you make every single day of your life. And sometimes those choices can make you unpopular. I think if you're a leader and you have 100% likability, perhaps we need to review that. Because I know in our leadership positions, it's impossible, practically impossible to have everybody happy. I'm very happy I'm sitting with HR practitioners who understand the leadership model, that you cannot have everyone happy. You'll always have those that are disengaged and who needs to be always assisted or taken out of the organization. Or in fact, I always say, if you're not happy, find another place where you can be happy. If the organization cannot offer you that which you want or you need, that would then form part of your career. Don't waste your time. Look around, you might just find a perfect fit for yourself. I think if you're a leader and I've indicated that, out of all the things leadership is, popularity contest it is not. To the nominees and award winners tonight, I hope your excellence does not end up with your accolade on a shelf somewhere, only where it is seen when it's being dusted off, or only where it is seen when you remember that you were once a nominee. The world needs more of the qualities that brought you here this evening. May you continue forging a path so that others may follow. Make the hard decisions that others fear making. There's nothing wrong with that. I just missed my session on Monday. There's nothing wrong. There's a difference between arrogance and fear. Arrogance and assertiveness. You can still make difficult decisions without being arrogant. It's about making a point. It really is about making a point and being able to stand by that point. It's not about arrogance. There's a difference. So we need to be able to distinguish between the two. There's a thin line between arrogance and being assertive. And saying, I'm a fearless leader. Things must happen this way, without backing up your argument. Taking pride in all you do and refusing to accept anything that is below your standards is very important. Again, when I joined FPM CETA, it was a struggle because I had to make decisions that were unpopular, but I had to also refuse to do certain things. I refused to do certain things because it's about integrity.
It's about my dignity. And for you to keep your integrity and dignity, you have to refuse to do certain things. You know what you want to achieve, you follow that. May your hindsight, insight and foresight forever be at 100% and more. May you continue as the light that shines the way. I wish you all good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the time and your patience tonight, and I also wish you a pleasant evening. To IPM colleagues, thank you very much for organizing this important event. We really appreciate it. I know there's a lot that has gone into it. When I was in Russia, I saw already the publication in Russia, someone sending me some pictures from IPM of the speakers. That was quite exciting to see the hard work that had already started at the time. FPNM CETA, the team that closely works with IPM, a special thanks to you. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your evening.
Such a powerful woman. Ms. Yende, thank you so much for your ongoing research. Thank you for the work you're doing. Thank you for your heart as an educated woman of excellence who social work background, studied marketing, extraordinary human being. Some of you would have stayed home if you were on crutches, but she made it. Why don't you look at somebody and say, she made it? Thank you very much. Well, it's time to give away some awards. Are you guys ready? Now, I've noticed that there are a few parts of the room that are really enjoying yourselves to a point where you're having conversation. What I would like for you to do is reserve your conversation for dinner and when the music is playing, and also when the party happens tonight. There are 3 times when you can have conversation. And if you are tempted to have conversation while there's a speaker, please escort your friend outside and just have that conversation, because I know sometimes it can be important, right? So can we agree to give our speakers our full attention? If you can, give me a round of applause. Thank you. I need to call up Mr. Sabelo Mayeni. Could you please come up and partake with me as we give away our first Emerging HR Practitioner of the Year. If you can grab the trophies. Lights, please. Drum roll. Where's the drum roll? There we go. Whoa, slow down, calm down. Don't break the table. So if we could get our award winners to come up here, we'll bring the trophies and we will take a photo. Are the photographers ready? Awesome. So runner-up for our Emerging HR Practitioner of the Year from Altron, Health Tech and Division of Altron, Saja Nana. Saja Nana. She looks lovely. Come on, guys. Keep that round of applause coming. Congratulations. And the winner is Assistant Manager, HR Manager at StarTech South Africa, Tumi Nkwame. Queen Kwame, please, congratulations. You are the winner. Congratulations to you. You want to just say thank you to the people? You want to thank your mom? Who do you want to?
Look at the starting team over to my left. Thank you so much. You guys are so amazing. God is good.
Congratulations. You got fans? So, up next, by the way, after the awards, we've got an extraordinary speech and then we've got dinner. So just lock in with us as we maneuver through. The next award, lights please. A little bit more, I need a little bit more dim. Thank you. Here we go. You guys ready? Who's feeling lucky? The HR Practitioner of the Year, runner-up from Star Take Again, Sandile Kumalo. Star Take is kicking butt. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Another round of applause. Congratulations. And the winner, the HR Practitioner of the Year. Just a little drum roll, please. Virginia Mashomo Petra Diamond Mining. There she comes. Virginia Mashomo Petra Diamond Mining is the winner, HR Practitioner of the Year. Congratulations, Virginia. Photo, please. Speech?
Oh, thank you so much to Petra Diamonds, to my colleagues, the A-team. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. PM, you're the best.
Congratulations. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for the excellent work you're putting in. One more big round of applause for all the winners. We have more awards coming up. Now, we've got a good friend of mine, a prolific thought leader who has fundamentally inspired the human resource industry to rethink human potential at all levels, inside out. You're going to want to lock into this gentleman. He's an author, a prolific author who's written several books, and he's here tonight to give us a speech. After the speech, we're going to have dinner, have a little music. You'll get a chance to lock in and network and engage at a very high level with the people at your table. But right now, please welcome to the stage, thought leader, author, Max Moyo. Give it up for Max Moyo.
Good evening. Mole, Sanbonan, Dumelan, Huyenang, and of course my favorite African greeting, Nda. Okay, let's get started. I want to warm up a little bit. I'm nervous. This little light of mine. This little light of mine gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Woo! My name is Max Moyo, of the Moyo clan, of the Rosie Kingdom. We are the original custodians of what you now know as the Great Zimbabwe Ruins. And I've often said that if the Moyo clan were to come back together again, we would be the largest monarch in Southern Africa. And so you find the Moyos predominantly in Zimbabwe, you find the Lozis in Zambia, and the Barotse in Botswana. These three groupings used to form what was then known as the Rosie Kingdom. And what you know as the Zimbabwe Ruins was actually a palace for a king. I am also the son of Ham, the son of Noah, the son of Methuselah, the son of Seth, the son of Adam and Eve. Whenever I get to this point, people don't know whether to say amen or not. But I introduce myself the way I do, firstly because I'm African. And as you know, it is African tradition that you have not earned the right to speak to people until you have formally introduced yourself. Secondly, I introduce myself the way I do because ultimately in life, who you are will determine what you do with your life. Who you are determines what you do and what you don't do. And of course, today I'm not going to talk about money, but if I was talking about money today, I would have said who you are determines how much money you will ever make in your life. And so if you find yourself unable to meet your bills at the end of the month, you do not have financial problems. You have identity issues. In other words, if you are broke because you don't know who you are. But today I want to talk about a subject that I'm very excited about. Oh, by the way, I've written 4 books. The first one is You Are the Eighth Wonder of the World. You've got to get a copy. Second one says, now that you know you are the eighth wonder of the world, become yourself. Third book, Who Moved My Ladder? Not my cheese, my ladder. And of course, my latest book is The Leadership Call. So maybe tomorrow, please come in and I will have a couple of my books on display. Come pick up a copy for yourself and support a brother. And so, since we're talking about leadership in this conference, I thought today I'm going to speak to you about leadership pain. Hello? Leadership what? Leadership pain. I'm always fascinated about life because most of us are born and then we go to school and our parents say, go to school, get a degree, get a good job, work hard so you can be successful. Isn't it? Over time, I've come to believe that the pursuit of success is the problem that's affecting our society. Because if I'm pursuing success, I will do so at whatever cost. And so I wanted to suggest to you this evening that instead of pursuing success, what we should do, rather, is seek to become a person of value. Don't pursue success, because success will always be ahead of you. Seek to become a person of value. Well, Max, how do I become a person of value? Here we go. Value is determined by refined uniqueness. Can I repeat that in English now? Value is determined by what? Refined, unique. You realize that this is a personal thing. It's about how you refine your own what? Uniqueness. And of course, once now, refined uniqueness then leads you to the ultimate, which is significance. When you become significant, you look in the mirror and you see success. Significance is Mandela after 27 years. Significance is Barack Obama. Significance is our Kenyan brother who just broke the record the other day. Refined uniqueness. That's what he was doing. We were not there when he was practicing. What we saw was a significant African. So if that's the case, then let's talk about this leadership first, because before we talk about the pain of leadership, we're going to talk about how do you get to leadership. Now, leadership is not the position you hold. Hello? In fact, leadership has absolutely nothing to do with position. And so let me define leadership for you. The first thing is identity. The first step to leadership is what? Identity. You were born with a unique identity. Now, when I say identity, some of you are thinking, I'm an African. Akasabur. That has absolutely nothing to do with your identity. Others will tell you, I am the CEO. The question, of course, I always ask when people say that is, so what? When we are asking you about identity, we are asking you, what difference can you bring to my life? When I say, who are you? You've got to answer by what you can do for me. So what is the shortcut for identity, by the way? What is the shortcut for identity? ID, you say this all the time, isn't it? All right, record this for yourself. ID stands for irresistible difference. To quote myself. Oh, you're not ready for me today. What is your unique, irresistible difference? What am I talking about? In your families, you have a family member who's a peacemaker, right? You all have a picture of the peacemaker in your family, right? Did the peacemaker go to UCT to study peacemaking? So what we find is the peacemaker in your family was born with a unique identity or irresistible difference of bringing about peace. In other words, wherever they go, there is peace. Question for tonight. What is your unique, irresistible difference? The next thing that makes you different from everybody else, 1 in 8 billion, are your talents. There are no two people in the world with the same set of talents in the same proportion. So right now, where you are sitting, you possess a set of talents that nobody else on planet Earth has got. Logic. If you possess a set of talents that no one else in the world has got, it follows that should you harness these talents, develop these talents, deploy these talents, there is something in this world that only you can do better than anyone else. And if you're the only person who can do what you can do like you can do, then the world will pay top dollar for what you can do. Question. Why are you broke? Because you don't know what you bring to the table. Let me walk with this because this is fascinating for me. Think about an interview. People come for an interview, and of course the question, tell us about yourself. I have a degree from UCT. What else? A degree from UCT. What else? A degree from UCT. And we're not dumb, so we kind of look and say, okay, so how much can we buy a degree from UCT in the marketplace? We figure out, well, we can, if you have a degree from UCT, price $9,000. So we make you an offer to come and join us. You've been fasting for 21 days for this job. And we say, we're proud to give you the job at, let me choose a nicer number, 7,000 rands a month. And you came from UCT thinking you are the top dog. So you phone the HR manager, say, thank you so much for giving me the job, but can you just up the salary hanya nanje? And of course, your HR people, you have a standard answer. We are paying you a market-related salary. Effectively, what they are saying is, at the interview, what you brought to the table, we can buy it in the market for $7,000. And I'll be a fool to pay you more than that. But had you walked into that interview and said, no, I have a degree from UCT, but my unique, irresistible difference is my ability to connect with people from all walks of life. And of course, my talents are A, B, C, D. And if you get me, this is what I bring to the table. Voila, 14 grand. Let's work with this. The next thing, so first thing is what? Identity. Embrace your unique identity. Number 2, harness your unique talents and gifts. Number 3, in pursuit of a unique purpose. Purpose speaks to reason for existence. Atamaxhosa udalelwe ntoni. What were you born to do? Until you find your reason why, you will remain a pimp with a title. Can I talk to you? Most of what we call leaders is nothing more than a pimp with a title. They use you to get what they want. And when they are done, leaders build, pimps use. Oh, next. So purpose then speaks to the reason for existence. Why are these 3, I call these 3, by the way, identity, talents, and purpose, the tripartite alliance of success. Not the ANC, Communist Party, and COSATU. The tripartite alliance of success is what? Identity, talents, and purpose. Notice something now. Now, my people like me, are actually classified as previously what? I'm not previously disadvantaged. Maybe you. And before you start thinking maybe I'm Mugabe's relative, let me set you free. I'm not previously disadvantaged. Know why? Because you can never rise above that which you think of yourself. If you think you are previously disadvantaged, then you are currently disadvantaged, and you are always going to be disadvantaged. Hello? May I try and set you free? If the tripartite alliance of success is embracing a unique identity, harnessing your unique talents and gifts, and living a life of purpose, let's look at this. If you grew up under apartheid, do you have a unique identity? Yes? Do you have a unique set of talents and gifts? Do you have a unique purpose? So you have no excuse for being unsuccessful. Can I prove it to you? So your parents told you that the reason why they are broke is because of apartheid, isn't it? Have you ever heard of Dr. Richard Maponya? When did he make his money? It wasn't entrepreneurship. In the same environment that your parents blame for their lack of success, he became a millionaire. Oh, you're not ready for this. Let's move there. Now, your purpose. Why is purpose important? Because purpose leads you to step number 4 in becoming a leader. Step number 4 is conviction. What did I say? Conviction. What is conviction? The best example of conviction, we hear it from Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. There he is facing the judge who can send him to the gallows. He says to him, "It is an ideal that I hope to live for." But here's what I think is the most powerful statement in history. "But if necessary, to die for." When you are ready to die, only then are you ready to live. So my fellow leaders, what are you willing to die for? What is your conviction? Now, most of you are sitting here, you probably have bosses. One of the challenges around bosses, you only respect people of conviction. You don't want to work for a guy who has no conviction. Oh, ladies, it's like the man who says, "I'm the man of the house." Okay, you're the man of the house. Where are we going? We're going. Let me move quicker. I don't have time, so I'm going to move a little faster. Conviction then leads you to step number 5. Step number 5. Conviction leads you to vision. What did I say? You cannot be a leader unless you have a vision. So what was Mandela's vision? Simple. Non-racist, non-sexist South Africa. Simple. What is your vision, my fellow leader? What is a vision that drives you? Now, I've often said to business leaders, do not put people in leadership position who do not have a vision. Well, why, Max? Because you cannot be a custodian of the organization's vision when you don't have a personal vision. You don't appreciate. Are you getting the picture? So the interview for any leader must ask, what is your vision? Personal vision first. Your vision then is what generates step number, who's listening? 6, which is passion. Passion. You see, passion is driven by your vision. Without vision, you cannot have passion. I have a vision of a world of 8 billion people who embrace their unique identity, who harness their unique talents and gifts in pursuit of a life of purpose. When that has happened, I can die in peace. What is your vision? Everything I do is aimed towards achieving that vision. And so I speak with a passion because I'm driven by a vision. Passion then is what generates inspiration. Notice how quiet it is in this room. Because you are thinking about what I'm saying. Inspiration. So, dear leader, if you tell me you're a leader, how do you inspire others? No inspiration, no leadership. Inspiration. It is your inspiration then that leads you to step number 8, which is influence. What did I say? Influence. Now let me show you the power of influence. I've only been speaking to you for a few minutes. You don't know me from a bar of soap. And I'm willing to bet that for the next 6 months, I'm going to be a conversation in your bedrooms. Listen to me carefully. I have just earned the right to lead you. I have no influence on the position you're going to hold. I have no influence on your salary. In fact, you could ignore me and nothing will happen in your life. Yet, you are going to be doing what I say you should do. Influence. The power of influence. Let me give you a practical example of this. During the struggle, hundreds of young men and women left South Africa to go get trained in Angola, in Tanzania, Mozambique, China, Russia. How much were they getting paid? Nothing. They left. They went to train so that they could die for nothing. Fast forward, it's a new South Africa. We take the same fighters and we give them money and they don't do the job. What's missing? Purpose. They are now in pursuit of success. They have skipped the other processes. First step, you must embrace your unique identity. 2, harness your unique talents and gifts. 3, pursue a life of purpose. 4, your purpose will give you the vision. 5, the vision then, rephrase. Purpose gives you conviction. Conviction, vision. Vision, passion. Passion inspires others. And when others are inspired, they follow. When you have followers, voila, leadership. One of the greatest leaders I've ever known is a name called Jesus. No stock portfolio. Never held a position. I don't even know where he went to school. But 2,500 years later, over 2 billion people are still following the dude. Died long time ago. The power of leadership. You have not even begun to imagine the impact you could have. I intend to influence this world 500 years after I'm dead. Let's close then. So now we come to leadership. You are now a leader. Let me define it for you. Leadership, number one, is bleedership. Hello? Let me repeat that in English. Leadership is what? If you're not bleeding, you're not leading. Oh, you're not ready for this. Number two, leadership is beautiful. It's both beautiful and brutal. If you don't believe me, just go visit President Ramaphosa. The dude is bleeding. But that's the price you pay for what? For leading. So when you leave this place, I want to leave you with something. Number one, so let me start here. Leadership that does not cause pain is not effective leadership. Why am I saying this? Because if you look at the one thing that drives your organization is one thing called growth, isn't it? Growth. Let's define this. Growth is equals to change. Would you agree with me? Every time you grow, what happens? Now, HR practitioners, you're looking for change agents and all sorts of things, isn't it? Why? Because this thing called change seems to be very difficult, isn't it? So now, if growth is equals to change, what is change then? Change is equals to loss. I need you to get this. Change is equals to what? So your people are not resisting the change. What are they resisting? Perceived loss. But it goes deeper than that. Loss, on the other hand, is equals to pain. Are you getting this? So actually, it's not the change they're resisting. It's not the loss. They're actually trying to avoid the pain. But hang on a minute. You remember math class, right? Let's do the equations now. Growth is equals to change. Change is equals to loss. Loss is equals to, you remember the three dots? Therefore, growth is equals to what? Growth is equals to pain. And so if you make your life about avoiding pain, you effectively make your life about avoiding growth. It is the job of us as leaders to cause pain for our followers. Hello? It is whose duty? If your people are not in pain, you are not leading. You've got to get this. So your leaders who refuse to give pain are not leaders. If they are on your team, they need to leave. It's not only Jacob Zuma who needs to pay back the money. There's a whole bunch of people sitting in leadership positions who are not willing to take the pain. And if they cannot take the pain, they are being paid for something they are not doing. Oh, you're not ready for me. So we find now that leaders now become the midwife, encouraging people to take the pain in the birth of new things. Ooh. I understand these Pentecostals, you know? I wish I could do that tongue thing. So sometimes I get so excited about the point, I want to go rabba shaka baka. Hey. Let's close. I close like a pastor. It's not my fault. It's growing up in mission schools. I want you to remember this. Pain is the classroom of growth. My fellow leaders, pain is what? Is the classroom of growth. Some of us have never realized the amount of pain you have to face when you take on leadership roles. Some have been shocked by the betrayal by people that are close to you. Shocked by the challenges that you face at home because of the role that you play. Shocked by the, leaders, you can never get it right. You are damned if you do and damned if you don't. If you succeed, you encounter new problems that come from success. If you fail, I have so much to say, but I don't have time. So I have to leave some so that you can invite me so I can be part of your budget. So take your phone before I close. Take your phone and write this down. Let me see your phone. Come, take your phone. The name is Max, M-A-X, M-O-Y-O. The number is 082 461 779. I'll repeat, 082 461 779. And of course, you can find me at official Max Moyo on Twitter, or you can go to my website, www.maxmoyo.com. Call me up. Let's have a conversation. Maybe there's something that we can share. Maybe I can help you with your teams. But for tonight, I am so grateful to Dr. Jerry Gule. We worked together in 1999, Standard Bank. I was just a small boy. Babu Lunga, your daughter and I did a trip around the entire country for the Department of Rural Development, and we used to do a duet of This Little Light of Mine. Now let me show you why I sang that song. Because every single one of us here have a light that we need to share with somebody else. Because ultimately in life, umtu ngumtu ngabantu. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much.
Hopefully you guys got Max's number, because I can see some of you are not in pain yet. Great job, Max. We really appreciate Max's extraordinary words. I think he deserves one more big round of applause. Thank you so much, Max. Earlier, I needed to acknowledge, and I think it was at the bottom of my notes, that I wanted to make sure that we are aware that the FPM CETA achieved. I want to make sure we are celebrating excellence tonight and acknowledging that the FPM CETA achieved 100% performance, most outstanding CETA. They also, thank you so much, Feeling Yende, your work. You guys received the Minister Naledi Pandora's most outstanding, and you also received a clean audit, which means they are focused on attention to detail. Let's give them another big round of applause as well. Thank you for your leadership.
Utojana ya tesele, unaledi mratana ya itobile. Mahlo masweu wa ohea, seketlileng sefatleo, warateha, le harabatu watote, kantle le kahari wabuhea. Sifubeng ke mafika, taria mo Afrika, murao ke masakani, kamurao ke marala, o hoto, o pupehil, o kablompoto, o chisa cheka ondo, Good evening, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing time. Ke mufumane, mufumahari wasipili. Ke mutote, musari wa mahonte. Ke mufumane, mufumahari wasipili. Ke mutote. I need to find this person. Let me walk around with everyone. I think I found my person, y'all. You don't mind if I take this seat, right? Nice and easy. I'm not even gonna rush. All I wanna tell you is, oh hot, oh bupehi, oh kablompot, oh chisa cheka onto. You look amazing. Have a good one. Yes. Ke mufumane, mufumahari wasipili. Ke motote, musari wa makonte. Ke mufumane, mufumahari wasipili. Ke motote. Anyone that knows 90s music? This is what we do in the 90s. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, darling, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, baby, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, darling, na, 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 na. Can I repeat it one more time? This is what we do in the 90s. Let's go, boys. Hey. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, darling, na, 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 na. Oh, baby, na, 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 na. Oh, stand with some. Na, na, na. Oh, baby, na, 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 na. Oh, stand with some. Na, 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 na. One last time, let's go, chorus. Ke mufumane, mufumahari wasibili. Ke motote, musari wa makonte. Ke mufumane, mufumahari wasibili. Ke motote, musari wa makonte. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? I'm gonna try to sing. Hello, Nale. Busy having your starters, yeah, or mains. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try to sing and keep it nice and chilled, make you feel good, and by the time we get to the groove, you should be ready. Should be ready. The next song is called Letabo. It's one of our own. Sorry. Letabo, right? My music director is telling me that I'm jumping songs already. Okay. Letabo is our original song, and I don't know about you, but I love African music. So I want to show you how much I love African music, and hopefully you will also love African music. This is the stuff I couldn't do on The Voice South Africa, but I can do them here. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, best friend, music director, he wrote the song, and his name is Busiso Mashinini. Welcome him to the house. Ma treaty abatu, mi hlobo yabatu. Ma treaty abatu, babuile gae. Bathabetse letsatsi, merafi yohle. Ithabetse letsatsi, tabelang lerole. Lethabo, le thabo tabelang lerole. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Africa. Amogelang bana ba hesho, amogelang baeti ba rona, ba botjeng ka setso sa gabo rona, ba botjeng ka setso sa Afrika. Yeah, yeah, lena ke lethabo, lena ke lethabo, lena ke lethabo. Hey, yeah, tabelang lerule, kiri lena ke lethabo. This is my celebration. Lena ke lethabo. Hey, yeah, tabelang lerule. Let's go, boy. This is my celebration. Kirilena kile tabo, tabelang lirule. Kirilena kile tabo, kirilena kile tabo, lena kile tabo, tabelang lirule. Lena ke lethabo, Batswana. Lena ke lethabo, Basotho. Lena ke lethabo, hey, tabela lerule. Kere lena ke lethabo, lena ke lethabo, lena ke lethabo, tabelang lerule. Thank you so much.
Drum roll for the HR Team of the Year. It's OR Tambo International HR Team, represented by Gretchen Veldman. Give her a big round of applause as she comes up. OR Tambo International. My friend Gretchen, we met earlier. You guys look amazing. Come through. Congratulations. Can I get in this photo? Congratulations to the OR Tambo team. And with the lights dim already, come on guys, you know for the winner we need a little drum roll. There we go, with a little drum roll. The HR Team of the Year, StarTech HR Team, represented by Nontim Da. Woo! Congratulations. Come through. My man. Thank you. Congratulations. And you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
These results have been audited by me. Any speech? Any speech? She's going to have to say a few words.
Thank you so much. This means so much to StarTech. This is the first time that we have been here, and people and our youth are in our hearts. So everything that we do is to make sure that we make an impact in this country. And thank you so much for recognizing that. And in all our efforts, oh my gosh. And even with those learnerships, you know, we actually do or employ learners with gainful employment. So we never just say that at the end of it all, they must just go.
Yeah.
We make sure that we add value to their lives, because our motto is that your past should never dictate what your future will be. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Woo! Woo! Congratulations, guys. Wow, congratulations. I know we're all winners, but we want to thank those who got the trophy. We're going to give away some bursaries, but I also want to bring up for the CEO, the 2019 award. This is a special award. I'd like to bring back up Dr. Jerry Goulet to give up this award. Please give him a big round of applause again, Jerry Goulet.
Thank you, Program Director. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to announce the CEO Special Award. This award is being given this year to a man who is a trailblazer, to a man who is changing organization. In every organization where he has been, he has made an impact. This award is being given to a man who is an engineer by training, but is at heart a people manager. He is making a difference. I spoke earlier to one of his subordinates from the organization, and this particular person said to me, "The place where I work today is the best place to be, and I do not want to leave because we are so productive." This man authored a book that is today #1 in exclusive books in South Africa. Mteto Nyati is the winner. Can I call Miss Mamsi Letuka to come and pick up the award? Unfortunately, Mteto could not be with us tonight. You know Mteto, there is no need to explain why he gets the award. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Mteto had a few words for us. which we are now going to pass on to the audience.
Thank you and good evening, everyone. On behalf of Mr. Mteto and the entire Altron Group, we are honored to receive this award. It is through leaders like Mr. Nathi Mteto that organizations like Altron are forging employee excellence. And once a leader is willing to ensure that employee excellence is achieved through an organization, it becomes very easy even for the human capital teams to be able to achieve the strategy of the organization. We are now in the fourth industrial revolution where most employees and most people living in South Africa think that this 4IR has now come so that people can lose jobs. However, through companies like Altron, where our vision is to deliver innovation that matters, it's very important that we realize that the same technology can be used to enhance the way we work, to grow our revenue, and to ensure that we improve profitability. So the fourth industrial revolution, it's not taking jobs away. Therefore, it is important that as human capital leaders, we are able to come and say and encourage employees that embrace what is happening. Change is here. We used to talk about it yesterday. However, it's here. And we need to ensure that we encourage our employees, our leaders to be able to do this. On behalf of Altron, thank you very much.
Thank you, well done. MC, back to you. This is a great privilege for me. I have the singular honor of scanning the environment of South Africa and choosing one CEO. I am not bribable, I am sorry, but it is my prerogative, and the team over there supports what we do. Thank you, Mteto. Betting on a ducky, he is the CEO of the year for IPM this year. Thank you. And my president must come up.
Yes. Okay, why don't you bring him up?
Let me bring up the president of the IPM, the man who makes sure that I perform. And if I don't perform, I don't get no bonus. Mr. Babalazi Blunga.
I'd like to bring up the Regenesis team because it's now time to give away 1 million rand in bursaries. Let's give the Regenesis team a big round of applause as they come up. Show them some love. All right. So, whose hands do we trust here? Okay, Mr. President.
So which ones are we doing first? Just the one. Okay.
But quickly, before we do this, on behalf of Regenesis, would you like to say why this means so much to you guys?
Ooh. Good evening, everybody. How are you? Those people in the back there, how are you guys doing? Okay, good. Just thank you so much for this opportunity. When Faleng spoke earlier on, it really just sort of highlighted the fact that this is a room full of people that are aligned to the same vision and purpose. We are all HR practitioners or people in the learning space and people space because we believe that we can make a difference. And through the work that we do, we are able to change each other's lives. So I'm incredibly proud and humbled to be part of this event this evening. And this is just something small that we can do to change someone's life because I think we need it and our country needs it. So blessings on all of you. You are all incredible people and best of luck. I hope your name is in here. Thank you.
Come on, guys, come on. So this is for, the first one is for 100,000. 100,000 rand.
But you have to be here to receive it.
But you have to be here to receive it, so if your friend is not here, I'm sorry. Tanya Van Niekerk from the SABC. Oh, Tanya! From the SABC, congratulations. Wow. Empowering women. Congratulations. Tanya, we wish you the best, okay? Congratulations. You cannot take that to the bank. Just go to school, make something out of yourself. And the next winner is Cabello Ntebe. Cabello Ntebe from Birchwood. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry. All right.
What is that?
Chilidzi, and the surname is
Chiliti Netswinganani. Chilidzi Netika.
Ah, he's here. Chilidzi. My man. Congratulations, Chilidzi. It's for you, Baba. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, Chilidzi. Thank you so much. We've got 2 more. That's it. 2 more. Here we go. Okay. This is Wendy Lashaba. Wendy, congratulations, Wendy Lashaba. Wow. You said you were going to win it. 100,000 Rand bursary. Wow. Congratulations, Wendy. And the last one. This is the moment. This could be you. Here we go.
Khagazile Dlamini. Khagazile Dlamini umlangeni. Umlangeni. Wota Nkosi, wota mlangeni.
Lamine Nkosi. Wane Nkosi. Wane Nkosi. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Okay. So Jerry just wants me to explain how the bursaries work. So each of the 4 people have received a bursary of the value of 100,000 Rand. Now there's a couple of things that they can do with the bursary. If they wish to do so, they can, transfer the bursary that they've received to someone that they feel deserves a bit of goodness in their life. So any of the 4, it sounds so loud, any of the 4 people that have won their bursaries are allowed to give it to someone in their organization, in their family, or in their community who they feel deserves this bursary. Okay. The only thing they can't do is cash it in for money. Okay, so Is that it? Okay.
Thank you so much. Come on, guys. Big round of applause for Regenesis Business School. Such an extraordinary school. I've had the privilege of lecturing there, and I'm very honored to be able to be associated tonight with Regenesis. I would like to bring up Dr. Guli. I think you and the president are due back on the stage. Mr. Babalazi, if you could come back, and I'd like for, along with our platinum sponsor, if our platinum sponsor, representative from the platinum sponsor could come back up, MP Epsita, thank you very much. We would like to cue an advert on your screens.
The Richmond Village is located within Richmond Local Municipality, forming part of Umgungundlovu District Municipality, which incorporates the township of Indaleni.
Siyanemukela lapha eRichmond Indaleni Skills Center, which has been built and completed to serve the people of Richmond and the surroundings.
Ukususwa kweNdaleni Training College kwadala inkinga emphakathini. It is for this reason that Indaleni alumni took the stand to do something about it. Umphakathi waseRichmond awunazo izikhungo zemfundo ephakeme zokuqeqesha abafundi ngamakhono. Yingakho ke kwavunyelwana ngokuba iTVET College ibhekane nezifundo zemfundo ephakeme. It was proposed that the TVET Center should focus on work-related and technical skills, some of which were not accessible to the community of Richmond during the apartheid era.
Kakhulu ngokwakhiwa kwesikole sethu i-FET yethu yaseRichmond siyabonga kakhulu ngoba manje sihle isikole sethu sibonga ukuthi nje sifikelwe isikole esihle nanokuthi futhi sizosave okuningi ngoba izimali ade zizophuma ngokuhamba kweingane zethu ziyofuna izikole akusezukwenzeka nanokuthi futhi izingane zethu sezizothola imfundo ephakeme khona la eduzane.
Njengothisha esikoleni Indala sikujabulele kakhulu ukwakhiwa kweTVET izoba umakhelwane wethu izosethula eminye imithwalo. Okunye nje ukuthi abantwana mabephuma ka-matric sisuke singabazi ukuthi bazophuma benzeni, abanye basuke bezophuma babhukuze emakhaya bangenzi lutho. Ezinye inhlobo zabantwana esinazo siyeke sizi-identify emaklasini ukuthi mhlawumbe azikho gifted academically kodwa gifted ezandleni. Singathola omakhenika, singathola obricklayer, singathola abantu abazokwenza i-plumbing from labo bantwana, kodwa uthola ukuthi labo bantwana abakwazi ukusizakala because i-TVET awekho aseduze. Ukuba khona kwalena-ke kuzokwenza ukuthi kukwazi ukuthi abantwana abanamakhono ehlukahlukene bakwazi ukuziveza amakhono.
Impela siyabonga ukuthi sivuliwe isikole sizokwazi ukuthi sifunde mahhala sesekuhlala emakhaya ethu nje siye kuhlala nje siyazi ukuthi nathi sinento esobabhizi ngayo emini yonke ngesalokhu sihleli nje senza izinto ezingasile ezibhedayo.
In closing, I think it's important that I thank everybody that participated or contributed in any way towards the this project will touch many, many lives today and in the future. Thank you.
Wow. Big round of applause. What an impact you guys are making. Thank you so much. An extraordinary impact. Would you like to just say anything on behalf of the organization?
Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd just like to thank our very visionary CEO for the good work that she's been doing in transforming our country through skills development. So please, a big round of applause to the CEO, Ms. Phileng Yende. Without her involvement, without her vision, without her intellectual capacity, we would not be the organization that we are today. We are quite an high-performing organization, as you can see, and thanks to her. You know, when you talk about CEOs that turn around organizations, I can assure you that she is one lady that has done quite an impactful job at the FPM CETA. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you for everything that you do. And thank you, IPM, for acknowledging my CEO, Ms. Phileng Yende. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Come on, guys. Give them a big round of applause. So I would like to announce the winner of the Business Leader of the Year. Can I do that? Would you guys mind staying and having a photo with the Business Leader of the Year? Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, lights dim, Business Leader of the Year. The runner-up is Dr. McLean Sibanda, representing Miss Elizabeth Bota. Come on, give her a big round of applause. Congratulations. You representing the organization? Okay. Here you go. We take a photo with the group, yeah?
Yes, yes, yes. Dr. McLean Sibanda is the runner-up. Unfortunately, he was not able to be here. I think today he is in Ethiopia and he's a fantastic leader. He is the winner of this award.
Okay. And the winner is, are you guys ready? I feel like Proverb from Idols. Maybe we can go to a commercial break and we'll be right back. Okay, the winner is Professor Kelebohile Shirley Motang. Congratulations. Congratulations, Prof. Thank you so much. Okay. Would you like to say a word?
Of course, I have to say a word. Please. Are you? You give a professor a mark. Do you know how to take it? May I correct it? I'm the winner, not Dr. McLean. Is the winner. Because that's what he said. I just want to say, I have to claim my victory. And thank you for everything. Allow me to thank the following people. I wouldn't have done this without my people. Being a professor, being an entrepreneur, training students that you don't want them to graduate wearing their red gown and have to go and look for a job. I train my students in a manner that they must be able to create job for themselves because job is very scarce, not only to graduate. And remember, I'm not an HR, I'm a medical scientist, and allow me to turn a scientific research idea into commercial asset. It's not easy for a lot of the professors, hence I'm a unique and a rare species for those who know what I'm talking about. And having said that, there are a couple of people that I also have to now to thank. I have to thank TIA, the Innovation Hub, where I am incubated. I wouldn't have done this without the support, without the students, without the Tshwane University of the Technology, and thank you for everything, friends and support, and thank you.
I want you to stay here. Wait. I would like for it to stay. I want to bring up all the winners. If you have won both runners-up and the winners, please come back quickly. Bring your trophy. We want to take a group photo.
We have one more award, the HR Director.
Okay, sorry. Okay, we got an HR Director of the Year coming up, and then we'll bring everybody back up. All right, the runner-up for the HR Director of the Year. Lulekwa Nkwaba from AT&S, represented by congratulations. Thank you so much for staying here. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Thomas. He's the MC.
Congratulations. Photo, please.
Featuring
Thank you very much.
Hey! I'll show you one. Come on.
And the winner for HR Director of the Year from Star Trek, Philip Chikotsi. Congratulations, Philip. Thank you. Would you like to have a word?
Yes, please. Wow. Wow. At this point, I'm actually going to ask the Star Tech team to just come and join me at the stage, please. Can you just give them a round of applause as they're coming through? I have to say with pride that it would appear that all the awards collected tonight, if not almost all of them, came from that table. And I have to tell you a story, because I like to tell stories. To receive such an award is a privilege. The type of work that we don't do it to win awards. We do it to impact lives, to make a difference within the communities that we serve. But when we do win the awards, we are highly appreciative. And I would like to thank IPM, the IPM team, the judges, and everyone that played a role in recognizing this wonderful team from StarTech that today has made history. I have collected several awards in the past. It's the very first time where before I come on stage, I was preceded by my own team who collected their very own awards in recognition of their own efforts. And that to me tells me that we have done something right. And it simply means that, indeed, it affirms that in a team, there is no I. And I'm really, really proud of this young team for what they have been able to achieve here in this platform in our maiden season coming into these awards. And I want to thank them, each one of them, for making me officially redundant. And perhaps it's time I look up to the Joe Beck mayoral position that is available because my job here is done. Thank you very much.
Please stay, please stay. Thank you guys very much. Thank you. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Professor, please come back. The professor must come back here on stage because Regenesis has given both the HR Director of the Year bursaries to study at Regenesis or to give to the community 300,000 worth of a bursary. This one is yours. Thank you. Professor, come back, Professor, to take your check. Where is the prof? Professor? Is the professor gone? Okay, we will have to do it privately with the... She's coming. The professor can never finish studying. So, Professor, you have received a bursary to study business at Regenesis Business School, and your award is $300,000. You can give it to your mom. Rand. Oh, Zim dollars. Okay, there, over to you. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Congratulations, guys. While we're setting up for the photo, I just want to stress the extraordinary impact these leaders have made in their respective areas, from literally inspiring people, being culture champions, to leading successful product teams of 47 people or more, to driving people in business strategy at a very high level, to championing people in culture. They have done extraordinary work. This is about impact. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Dr. Guli, could you join us, please? This is much better. Thank you very much. One more big round of applause. Congratulations. Okay. It's almost time to open up the dance floor. It's almost time for the music to come back, but we still have 2 more awards from Dr. Jerry Goodley. Please, here we go.
Thank you, Tim. Can I ask for a Good, thank you. I'm going to ask Za to come and join me on stage. He's from the speaker's firm. And I'm also going to ask the HR Director of the Year and the professor to come back. We have more to give them. The more you get, the more you get. Those two must come back. As they come back, I'm going to ask Za to say a few words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor and a privilege to be part of this prestigious event. My name is Zaz Molo. I am from the speaker's firm. A speaker's firm, it is a division of EmpowerWorks. We are in the business of transforming lives through starting conversations and dialogues. And it is amazing to see people being honored this evening. And we also are in the business of honoring and appreciating people. 2 years ago, we had an event where we were honoring Dr. Richard Maponya for excellence. And a year ago, we also honored Mam Felicia Mabuza. This year, on the 31st of October, we shall be honoring Dr. John Kani, because we believe that we must honor people while we're still alive. Because South Africans, we have this notion and this business of honoring people when they're no longer alive. So as a result of that, we would like to announce that as the speaker's firm, not only are you winning, we are offering you VIP tickets to the event, so you may join us on the night.
Thank you very much. I think I heard that you have 5 more tickets.
Yes.
You are giving these people a VIP entrance at the Dr. Chona Award or whatever you are doing for him. So how many tickets are you giving them?
We're giving away 5 tickets.
5 tickets for them so they can decide, well,
5 tickets for all the winners.
For all the winners. Okay. So you have 5 tickets, 5 tickets.
No, sir.
Yeah.
We are giving away 5 tickets for the top winners for tonight.
All the top winners for
very small
tonight.
and an
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You can all sit down. The tickets are with Zazi. So follow her. If she doesn't give you, kill her. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor, before I thank you for being here tonight, we have an HR director from the region of, or the province of KwaZulu-Natal, a young woman who wants us to support her build a school, because success is through education. This particular HR director will be running in February next year. She will run 7 marathons in 7 days. She will run 7 marathons in 7 days. You can say it is crazy. IPM has decided to partner with her and support the endeavor that she's doing. Her name is Nontu Tugo Mkapi. She works for Richards Bay Colliery Terminal. So we ask everyone here, if you can give her 50 cents, 10 rand, 100,000 rand to help Nontu to build a school way out in KwaZulu-Natal. She is going to be running these 7 marathons in an effort to raise funds to build this primary school, which is dilapidated as I speak to you now. We are supporting her. You will receive information about this project between now and the end of December, and we ask that you support her. The IPM board, I'm sure when I put this proposal to them, they will not flinch, but they will support the endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now thank you for coming to this evening, gracing this evening, and making the evening that it has been. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone who has participated. Thank you very much. God bless you. The dance floor is going to be opened as soon as it is possible. Thank you. Back to you, Program Director.
Thank you very much. I want to thank IPM. I want to thank all of you, because we're all winners tonight. I want to thank all the leadership at IPM. I want to thank former leadership. Ray Elijah, it's good to see you. All of the leaders, all the past presidents, all the people who put in work to make this HR space. I am extraordinarily privileged to be able to be here and host this conversation with you tonight. If you're ready to dance, if you're ready to have fun tonight, I'm also ready to say a couple words. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was inadvertently left out, but nonetheless, when we talked about IPM, IPM is in existence of over 70 years. It's an organization through which I studied through distance learning. And I started at this IPM as a student, and I've ended off as a president of IPM, now past president. In addition to that, I'd like to make a point that we are now an affiliate of the African Human Resources Confederation. Dr. Gula and I serve on that. I serve as vice president, and he serves as treasurer. And we are also affiliated to the World Federation of People Management Associations. Our past African Federation president was Tisetso Sekudu, also a past president of IPM. And the World Federation is going to be holding its 18th World Congress in Sri Lanka next year. And anybody that's interested, they can register through IPM for the 2020 World Congress in Sri Lanka with a special discount. So I think that we haven't ended off here. These are voluntary work. We do it at personal sacrifice and at times at financial sacrifices, but that is a passion for the Human Resources Forum. Thank you.
Ray is getting a special award for having been Secretary of the African Human Resources Council. In addition to running the IPM, he has left a good legacy, and we honor him tonight. One word or two, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Gula. Ladies and gentlemen, where I grew up, when the elders speak, everybody listens. But it appears in this room, Dr. Gule, at the back there, people are not paying attention. Can you please bring them to order?
Please give him the shh for Ray.
Can you ask for silence, please? People want to dance. Okay. For me, I would like to thank all the people that have been working with me for many years in IPM, because IPM is a family. IPM is a project, a nation-building project. And it invites and accommodates all our people in the country with their different backgrounds, education, race, and religion. Because we want to continue with a project that was started in 1994, where it was agreed by all the political parties that we are going to build a unified and prosperous nation. And as we have seen over the 2 days and tonight, IPM is still on that mission. All the IPM staff, all the board members, the past, the committee members, the sponsors, the exhibitors that have been with us, they are part of this project. And we want to thank them very much. And we succeeded in building strong and firm relationships with sponsors. It started with BHP Bulletin when I started. I was introduced to BHP Bulletin by Mpole Tape while she was still at ESCOM. And BHP Bulletin lasted for IPM for 8 years. And Mefe Leng Yende comes from there. When she moved, I just said to her, "Me, the project hasn't stopped because we have left BHP Bulletin." And she says, "I know, the project will continue." And we want to say thank you very much to all of you. Pleasure.
Let's have an extraordinary time. I want to end this night. I want you just to grab somebody and just give them a big hug and say thank you for your excellence. Grab somebody, give them a big hug and say thank you for your excellence. Now, the dance floor is open. Thank you. God bless you. Good night.